So, what are my tattoos like after 8 years of sarcoidosis, ups and downs, skin literally falling out? Let's get into it. I have sarcoidosis that affects my eyes, I have uveitis, I've had cataract surgery, and it affects my skin, but specifically my tattooed inked skin. And I only have black ink tattoos. It's been 8 years. It's now 2025. I first was going through this in 2017. What's new? What's happening? What's going on? So my tattoos are currently under control, thank God, but they are under control because of medication. There's no cure from what I've understood with sarcoidosis. Of course, there are things you can do when it comes to your diet and health and exercise that could probably help me. But as of now, I'm basically under control or in remission due to medication. So what medication am I taking? Currently, I'm taking an injectable called Amgevita. It's a biosimilar to Humira. I take that every 2 weeks, self-injected. And then for my eyes, I have eye drops that I put in once a day. Previously, I was doing a lot more medication, but this is the current status quo of the medication I'm taking. Do I have any itching issues with my tattoos currently while on the medication? No. But I did have a situation recently where I scratched my skin, specifically on like a tattooed inked area, and it got really bumpy and itchy and painful, and it almost created like its own type of reaction. And I think that's of course due to the sarcoidosis and inflammation, and that's what sarcoidosis is, right? So after that scratch, that bump, it kind of felt like a flare up, and it went down eventually, but it definitely got me a little nervous and a little scared. So because of that, I am starting the process of tattoo removal. I say starting the process because I did one session on my ankle, but it's expensive, and I actually don't have the budget to be able to do it completely. It's gonna cost me about like $1,000 per session to get rid of everything, and you need like 5, 6, 7 sessions depending on how your body reacts to it. So I did one session for one tattoo, which wasn't $1,000, but if I were to do all my tattoos at once, it's gonna cost me like $1,000 a session. So I started the process, and I will hope to continue the process. I do love my tattoos. Some of them have meaning, some of them are just for fun, and I truly do love them as an illustrator, as a graphic designer, as an artist, to be able to have my art on me. But health-wise, it just maybe doesn't make sense. Maybe they are the reason why I have sarcoidosis. Who knows? Maybe if I got rid of them, I wouldn't have the flare-ups. I'm not entirely sure, but it's something I do want to get into and figure out. And I feel like getting rid of the tattoos might be the first step in that direction. Have any creams or lotions help me? No. I would use shea butter and some oils and just like CeraVe or other creams to be able to help soothe it when it was that recent flare-up. When it came to when the tattoos were really, really bad, shea butter and oil, but it didn't make the irritation, scratching, itching go away really. It was really just like almost like a soothing agent. It didn't fix it. It just was like a nice little band-aid on top of the painful situation I was going through. Have I changed anything in my diet in the past 8 years? Yes and no. At one point I was a vegetarian. I cut out dairy. I did a whole bunch of things to try to help reduce inflammation, because so many of those things that I was putting in my body, of course, cause inflammation. Now in 2025, I eat all the things. I'm not vegetarian anymore, but I did cut out alcohol years ago, and I've stuck to that. I went on vacation recently and had a couple drinks, but other than that, for the past 8 years, I'd say I've had 10 drinks in total. It's not like I drank often regardless. I was really more of a social drinker, so cutting it out wasn't really that big of a deal. But that's the one thing that I've kept consistent for the most part in these past 8 years, is cutting out alcohol. But in regards to food, as of now, I still eat dairy, which I know is inflammatory for your body. I'm eating meat. I'm not really sure if the meat would change anything, but I still eat meat. And hopefully in the future I'll be able to cut out dairy 100%. But I love me some poutine. If you know, you know. I love me some pizza. So it's a little hard. I'm not gonna lie. But maybe if I got rid of my tattoos, that would help me without me having to get rid of dairy. Who knows? And that's all I have for now. I mean, luckily because of the medication, things are pretty smooth. As long as I'm taking the medication, things are fine. Do I want to get to a point of no medication at all? 100%. Is that possible? I'm not entirely sure, but maybe getting rid of the tattoos will help with that. We'll see. But that's it for now. I mean, if you have any questions, anything you'd like to discuss in the chat, you want to share your experiences, maybe you're going through it too, feel free to comment below. I'm all about us talking and sharing our experiences to hopefully help someone else in the future, and maybe doctors will be able to see this and be able to talk about it more. Maybe they'll do more research on it, who knows. But I really appreciate you watching this, and I hope you take care. Bye.